Yo, what's up, guys? It's Retals back with Q&A. I haven't done one of these in forever, but the time you guys are watching this, I'll be in London for the major. I have to stack up a bunch of recordings. This is an easy one that I can knock out, and you guys like it. Easy to do for me. It'll get good views. It'll help you guys know who I am a little bit more, so why not? 20 questions, 20 answers. But I'm grinding. So, daily uploads. I'm trying to stay as consistent as I can. Seriously, if you guys do enjoy the content, subscribe, leave a like, comment. It helps me a ton. I promise. I'm not just saying it because it's the most generic thing to say on YouTube. Especially subscribing, it helps a bunch. So, please, if you guys enjoy the videos. But, with no further ado, I have the questions pulled up on my left monitor. So they'll be posted on the screen. I'll read them. I'll answer them. Next question. My guy... I'm not doing names because I can't pronounce some of these. But which pro would you like to team up with that you haven't already? We've gotten this question a few times on stream, YouTube, yada. There's quite a few pros I think I would have a great time teaming with. I think Chicago. I think JNaps, Atomic, Garrett, and many more. But I think my number one pick would probably be Garrett. I think he's super mature. He's always like just having that matureness and that voice on your team, just it sounds nice, and that's probably the guy I'd pick. Plus he's discussing of the game, so Garrett's my pick. What minor region has the most potential for the 22-23 season? Any teams you see as standouts in those regions? This is a weird one because like you see OCE, they always beat Sam. Sam places better than OCE almost every time, and Middle East has Falcons, which seem to be the best out of those three. I don't know. If I had to guess, I think South America is going to be the one that steps it up out of them and OC. But if Middle East gets more spots, I think they're going to be the strongest out of those three. So my vote is Middle East. Your playstyle seems like it is being the smartest player on every pitch. What tips do you have to improve game sense? Is it just practice and playing more? Yes, and it's no secret. Compared to the top pros, I'm on a top 5 North American team. 15 players. Mechanically, I might be better than like 2. It's just how it is. My flashy mechanics have never been my strong suit, so I had to develop a smart game. I was not smart at the beginning of my career. I could shoot the ball really well. I was fast, and that was about it. Teaming with Sip actually taught me a ton. The smartest player I've ever teamed with, not close. He helped me a lot, and I attribute a lot of that. A lot of the smart plays and the smart game senses I have to him, actually. Most difficult time during your RL career and why? Probably after Season 9, me, AJ, Gyro had just finished 7th in RLCS. Wasn't great. I went to try with different teams. I tried out with V1. It didn't go well. I tried out with Envy. It went well, and then they picked Turbo over me, unfortunately. I was in talks with like United and Rogue, maybe. I don't remember. Long time ago. But there was a time where PK was trying people in my place, and I actually wasn't scrimming with anyone. I thought I was going to quit. I had like 20 hours past due, wasn't playing the game at all. This is like maybe a month before roster lock for Season X, and Civical actually DM'd me and asked if I wanted to join. No tryout, no one else trying out. It was perfect, so shout out Civ. What successful pro do you think is most likely to retire next? Tough one. All the pros are so close. Everyone's friendly. I think if I had to say, Turbo is probably not going to play much longer. And probably Alu as well. I don't think Alu enjoys the game much anymore, and I don't know if Turbo has it in him to keep up with these young kids. I hope he does. I like Turbo a lot. He's great for the scene. I'd love to be proven wrong, because him staying pro would be good. Which teammate was the most goofball and which teammate was the most mature? Love your vids. Fan number 1. Appreciate you, bro. The biggest goofballs are Snow and Daniel. Both of them, they're matched. They by far the 2 stupidest people I've ever teamed with. Gyro probably comes in at a 3rd. He's goofy. Most mature, well, if we're counting just RLCS and RLRS, it would definitely be AJ. His stream, I know you wouldn't really think he's that mature, but he always grinded the game. Took constructive criticism really well. Never had any complaints with AJ. If we're saying pre-RLCS, then Roldiz, I'd actually teamed with him for a while. Definitely a mature guy. If you ever retired, would you ever consider other options like content full-time, casting, or coaching? Hope you never retire, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing it by ear. I have no plans. I'm going to college next semester, spring of 23, just community college, taking my gen eds. But I would be interested in casting or coaching or behind the scenes of Psionics or behind the scenes of Space Station. It really just depends what happens. I'm just going with the flow. So whatever happens will happen. What are some players that outperformed your expectations when versing them on LAN? I like this question a lot because it means I get to talk about Calm. Calm and Drees, but I didn't play Drees last LAN, obviously. Calm is my most underrated player in NA. I think he's slept on ridiculously. He's, in my eyes, there's a later question about this, I think he's the smartest first man in the game, and he has really good mechanics too. So, shout out Calm. What's the achievement you're most proud of? Probably second at Champs and RLCS X, losing to NRG. Obviously, we got killed, but I could have said DreamHack, but I feel like we didn't really put in a ton of time. Like, it was just like a magical 3-day weekend. Champs was grind. It was, all of us were playing so much. We prepared so hard for it, and we played really well. So, probably Champs. Who would you want your teammates to be if you were in Europe? Asked me this 6 months ago, I probably would have said Appjack. I don't think he plays the game as much as he wants to, and the number one thing I look for in a teammate is like, how bad do they want it? So, number one, the guy behind me in net, probably be Monkey Moon. And then two, I haven't really thought about it that much, but I like Cash's game a lot. I think Cash is really good, so probably him. What do you want your legacy to be? A world champion, like everyone does. It's the most generic answer, but I've won a LAN, I've won a major online, I've won 3-4 regionals, however many it is. There's really nothing else for me to accomplish. The last Worlds, I've only played in one because of COVID. So in the 3.5 years I've been pro, I've played in one World Championship. Season 8, finished 5th, 6th. That's the last thing on my list. So we're gonna see how it goes this August. What's your favorite memory in Rocket League so far, and your biggest accomplishment in Rocket League so far? This kind of ties in with the achievement one, but favorite memory is definitely Atlanta Team House. Me, Sip, Arsenal, Chrome, and SSG editor, and Austin. That was just a bunch of fun. We were there for a week and a half, I think, prepping for the winter major where we got smoked by Rogue. But hanging out with those boys, I'll never forget that. Who do you think is the best first man in RLCS right now? Talked about it 5 minutes ago. Calm. I mean, you can say me, Calm, Chicago, even like a AJ, and then you go over to Europe, you could say a Seiko or a Vatira. You can say a bunch of people, but in strict first man, I love demos, and for that it would be either Calm, Chicago, me. That's really it. And I like Calm's game and Arsenal, but I like Calm's game a lot, so Calm is my pick. What was Oh wait, no. Who was your favorite teammate outside of the current SSG roster? I say it a lot because, I mean, it's just a meme, but outside of it, it's probably missed. It wasn't my favorite teammate, I won't lie. There was a lot of immature stuff that both of us did, but guys, he's the one I'm still closest to now, so probably best. What was peak Rocket League for you? Any longtime Space Station fans, or not long time, but before Daniel, Spring Regional 2, Season X, we played NRG, Envy, and not G2. I don't remember who we put on the Champ Sunday, but I went crazy. That's definitely the best tournament for me. Which teams are going to place top 5 at Worlds in which order? Space Station. Wait for it. FaZe Clan. Moist. NRG. G2. My top 5. 4 NA teams, I know. Just wait for it. Your favorite moment with SSG? I keep pulling the same questions, but Team House, Atlanta, loved it. Arsenal just passed 3 years on SSG. How has your time with the org been? Do you see that time in your future or Daniel's? I hope so. I've heard horror stories about orgs. Never had anything like that with SSG. They've been perfect to us. We've always been paid well and on time. They've supported us through boot camps and trips to Utah at their headquarters. I can't ask for any more. So hopefully, I'd love to stay here as long as I can. I'm in no rush to leave. I'm in no rush to, get anyone off this team or myself. I'd love to stay here for as long as I can. What minor region team is making it the furthest at London and how far? I actually really, and I mean, you either answer Fury or Falcons here. Those two teams, probably not. I like Fury a lot more than I like Falcons. Falcons I haven't seen on LAN yet. Individually, I think the Falcons are probably better. Can they play a better threes game than Fury? I don't know. All right, we're gonna find out. But I have Fury making it. I don't have a lot of faith in the minor regions this LAN for some reason. I think we're going to see a 7th, 8th out of Furia, and maybe they'll tie Falcons 7th, 8th, but that's where I have both of them about landing. Is there a chance that Energy will bounce back in Worlds? I think the team has a ton of potential. All three of them are world champions. All three of them have been the best player in the world at some point, in my opinion. Garrett has the mentality of Kobe. I mean, if they just have to figure it out. They got to take a little break. I know Garrett's taking a break. I think he's in like Hawaii or something. But they just got to take a break, come back to it, grind as hard as they can. They can win. They've won forever. I think they just need to take a little reset. I think they're going to be good. So, if you guys enjoyed the Q&A, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment. Leave more questions in the comments that you want me to answer. I'll probably do another one of these in the next, for probably 75K or 100K subs. So, comment away. But thank you guys for all the support. As always, London, it's going to be a fun time. See you guys there. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment. I think I already said this, but see you guys next time. Peace.